Can you like lay back? Hang on. Let's see if I can get some painting done. So I'm gonna finish this. I got a couple coats. Let's see. Good evening. Good late evening. Sorry I'm on so late. Welcome to Nana's Cooking Craft Corner. But I don't plan on coming on, but I think I will come on. And I'm looking to speak to somebody tonight. We'll see if that individual shows up. Woohoo! If we're not, I'll just enjoy my crafting time because I haven't done this and I would like to finish this frame. Now, I'm hoping this comes off. Yeah, I think it will if I scrub it off. All right. There we go. Ooh, that's coming from the States, too. Nope, unless there's some people who live here that are American, maybe. So you're going to hear some fireworks. Yeah. Okay, watch out, babe. And, of course, my kitty cats are adorable. Pain in the butts, but adorable nonetheless. Ooh, I got all kinds of hair on here. Ooh. And I got a little bit of paint that I'm going to clear up later. Here. Let's see if I can turn this around better. Oops, see, I got this here. I'll come with a cloth and wipe it off after. All right. All right. And happy 4th of July. To those of you who are listening, hi. Somebody's here joining me. Hello. Hello, guys. Happy 4th of July. If you guys are in the States, whoever's here listening to me, hello. Hey, hi, dolls. Hey, I just wanted to come back. I wasn't tired at all. And I'm coming here to work on this and chat. How you doing? Hey, Miss Southern Belle. Hey, Christian. It's good to see you, doll. It's good to see both of you guys. Thank you for joining me. I can be on the late crew tonight. Not sleeping. I don't know. I got a song to sing, but it's just for the kids. Now, remember how I used to sing that song? I just love it. Protecting the children. It's all about the children. It always has been for me. I'm upset. Did you get my email? I haven't really looked at an email, but it's not worth I don't know what's making you upset. But Christian, there's lots more worse things in the world than some minor stuff. If it's from YouTube, I wouldn't worry about it. But I'll check after. I'm not going to talk about it on here. I am here to cheer people up and sing a song. Oh, how does it go? All the children of the world, they are yellow, black, and white. They are precious in His sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world. Everything is beautiful in its own way. But I got to do that again. It's about the kids. How do we do that? There's a song that I used to sing all the time. We are the world. We are the children. We are the one to make a brighter day. So let's start giving. It's time for making. We're saving your own life. It's true, you make a brighter day. Just me and you. We are the world. Ooh, we are the children. We are the one to make a brighter day. So let's start living. And it's time for change. I feel it coming strong. It's true, they'll make a brighter day just for me and you. I love that song. And I think I'm going to be singing it as my platform. You know what? I love kids. And I was singing that song a long time ago. And I should be singing it more, looking out for the kids. Because in the near future, you're going to find out a bunch of stuff coming. And just don't be shocked. Just think positive, give love, and smile and be positive for the upcoming days coming ahead. No drama, etc. I'm not worried about it. It was just letting it, All right. Well, I will read it later, darling. Christian, I promise to read it later so that you have somebody to get that out on to tell you what's going on. Because I see a lot of stuff going on, but I just thought I did a little bit of praying, and some of this stuff is so minor, the stuff on YouTube, that I don't care about that anymore. I don't care about trolls or all this silly stuff that was getting to me. There's a bigger thing going on, and it's way bigger than just a troll bugging people on here. That's what I'm going to say. Lots more important things than just trolls and somebody trying to bug you on YouTube. YouTube actually isn't the old, and I don't live for YouTube. This is not, life is bigger than just YouTube. YouTube is just a platform to enjoy yourself, to come on and express things that you feel and get it out there. And hopefully a platform that's a good platform, not a bad one. All right. That's true. No drama. Yeah. That's what I'm here for. Me and you. We are going to do something cool, okay? This is spreading love and spreading, put a smile on your face, and crafting does that for me. And I'm hoping, oh, look at this. I got paint on there. I'm hoping to spread a little more love. Yep, spread a little more love about that. Spread a little more love. I might have to get this sanded. It looks like another. I'm going to come up with a paint cloth and wipe this down really good because I got some spots. But it looks like I need another couple coats. I don't care about. Yeah. So anyways. So what's going on, Christian? What's going on? You want to talk? I'm here to talk. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to craft. I don't know if I'll get much crafting done. My goal was to do this so I can frame it. And after I frame it, then I'm going to do the gel plate. So that's what I'm here for. Entertaining and doing something good and doing something positive and showing some love and showing some light on things that should be shone upon. Doo-doo. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. 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 Yes. You want me to go up and talk on voice? Yeah, you can. Sure, honey. Come on. And maybe if Mike shows up, I want to talk to Mike. I'm hoping that Mike comes and talks to me tonight. I have some stuff to talk to him about. So I kind of came on to see you guys. Plus, if Mike comes on, I want to talk to him after. Because I've been doing some research and I want to talk to him. Yes, let me get you up here, doll. Absolutely, Christian. Give me 1 second. I'm going to open Facebook. And you can come up. You can come up. Okay. Christian. Oh my gosh. My paintbrush. Give me a second, okay? I gotta move this. I actually got it tight too, don't I? Yep. Let me move this. It's just for a second. I'll watch what I'm doing. I don't want to get all hit with my shirt. Yellow paint is hard to get. Acrylic paint is hard to get out of your clothes. Okay, live Facebook. What am I doing here? I'm on Facebook. Where are you? Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Hang on a minute. I'm on the wrong one. I gotta get off here, Christian. I'll be there in a minute. I have to close down this account. Log out and go down to Nana's. I was on the other one. I was doing a little bit of updating. I was checking my both Facebooks to see if I was behind on anything. All right, hang on a minute, Christian. Give me a second. It's kind of nice to be here. I haven't been here for a few days, and I like it. I like that I came back, even if it's this late. I'm kind of like wired up in a positive way this late. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. All right. All right, there we go. I got. Okay, there you are. I got you. Give me 1 second. I got there. All right, you're. Come on. It's not going through that easy. Give me a second. Oh, and you got to tell me what's going on in a good way. Tell me the good things, and the other stuff I'll read after with you. But there you go. You got hi. This video chat ended. That was from before. You ready? I can't. I might as well just phone you because if I put a picture, nobody could see it anyway. So I'll call you. And there you go. I'm calling you right now. All right. Okay. I'm Facebook. All right. Gotcha. Try to call. Oh, I forgot about this silly thing. I got to unplug it. I had an issue with. Well, let's see. The cable. I re-unplugged it in, but are you talking to me right now? You are, aren't you? Give me a second. I got to unplug this. So hopefully I can see what's down below written. If I can't, I apologize to anybody because I won't be able to see it. Hang on. Let's see. Get my glasses down. All right. I really low. I can see it. Are you there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
And okay, it's only you typing. I have to like crunch down to see it, like way down so I can see the typing because my TV, and I don't know why the cable, I said that to Mike. I thought it was Mike's and it ends up being me. I adjusted the cable, but obviously it might be the back of TV now. I might not be able to use my TV because now I'm going, hello, Will. Happy 4th of July.
Hi,
Hope you, yeah. Hey, bud. Happy 4th of July, buddy. Nana, happy 4th. Hope you are doing wonderful. I'm at a friend's house needing a break. Well, say hello to your friends. What are the names? Can they hear it? Can they hear me? Well, I'll say hello to them. Hey, bud, it's great to see you. Good evening. And if you want me to say hello to your friends, Will, I will say their personal names here if you want. Welcome, because if you're a friend to Will, then you're a friend of me. Because we love Will. Will's such a nice guy. Well, you are an awesome guy to me, Will. And we're all good people, so that's what I like. Yeah, happy 4th. Happy 4th to you guys. It's your day. And Christian, you too, honey. Happy 4th of July. It's almost ending, so I want to make sure I put a shout out for you guys. It's your holiday. It's your Independence Day. And things could be changing in a most positive way. So I hope so. I hope everything changes in a most positive way. Ooh, and I got paint all over my hands. Ooey. Ooh, ooh, ooey.
I don't think you knew what I was doing a couple of days ago, or did you? Did I tell you?
Was it? No, what have you been up to? I haven't talked to you for a little while. What's going on? Can I just say, let me say one thing. That is Crafting with Christian talking to me, okay? You guys all recognize her voice, but just in case you don't know, Christian's talking to me right now. Is our origin Elvis impersonate? We were Elvis's and Beatles tribute band. Our church group. I made 25 hamburgers. Yay! Well, hello to all your friends if they're listening to me. Will, and go ahead, Christian. What do you want to say? Do you want to tell us something? Go ahead.
Well, I turned it around for myself for a couple of days. I think I started on Thursday or Wednesday or something like that. I think it was one of those days. Remember my hoarding
Yep, you were upset about it. Yeah.
Hoarding behavior. Well, it's really changing for the good. I threw away. Let's see, how many bags now? 7.
Well, that's if you felt like you were a hoarder, 7 bags is an awful lot. That's very good. That's good.
I mean 7 trash bags full.
Yep.
So
well, that's all right.
Yeah, I was, and I'm changing my spending habit. I'm telling my mom what I'm getting, and I got to show her, and she approves it. But after this, my bank is changing names, so I can't really use my debit card after July the 30th or so, until August the 3rd. So that's going to be good for me. I'm changing my spending habits. I'm going through my mom now. Tell her what I'm getting and stuff. She's approving. And until that's what I'm doing.
That's very good. That's very good that you came to a solution with your mom. Very, very good, Christian. See, and first of all, I want to say, I don't think she hears you, but Bud says, hello, Miss Southern Belle. If you can hear me, Bud is saying hello to you. Will says, Christian, I'm proud of you. I'm the same. I understand all the way. So yes, you know what? We all have our things that we do. We all have things, and if you could change it or work on changing it, good for you. It's the same thing as somebody.
Remember, I told you I watched the hoarder episodes.
Yep.
God pointed me to that, and I had to change. I'm like, I didn't want my room, the stuff in my room, up to the ceiling.
Thanks, Will. No, I think whatever it takes, if you feel better about yourself and something clicked in, it could take a show, it could take a person, it could take anything, and it made a change in your life for the better. Good for you. That's very good, Christian. I'm proud of you. It's not always easy to actually, first of all, the first thing is noticing what your fault is and then working on it, because it's not easy to change. It's not. Change is not easy to anybody. So if you felt that you were a hoarder, I'm not saying you were, but if you felt that way and you've improved, that's fantastic news to hear. I think
I felt that way. I asked my mom. She's like, "You're a hoarder." I felt that way because I told her what show I said I watched,
and your mom thought that way.
You're a hoarder, and I was like, I had to do something before my room got real bad.
Did it click in there when you said that, and your mom said, "Yeah, you are"? Something clicked in there. Well, that's good. That's an awakening, and I think we're all in for a big awakening, but in a good, most positive way. And that's what I'm gonna say. Share the love, share a smile, and don't be afraid of the upcoming things that are coming. I'm announcing that because I know changes are coming. And I don't.
From now on, this is another change that I'm doing and stuff. Taking my DVDs and my CDs that had bad words on it and stuff.
Right.
I'm making that change, and I'm making mosaic tiles out of them. Because I don't need to listen to that. I don't need to be around people that say that and stuff like that.
No, say that again. I say what? What did you mean, Christian? Say what?
Like, some of my DVDs have bad words on them and stuff like that.
And you're trying to change. Yep. There's
I'm trying to change, and I'm about to make mosaic tiles out of them.
I think that's fantastic. Hey, Mike, I've been waiting for you. I've been dying to talk to you. It's been several days. For Nana and Christian, anyone who needs flowers, Will, you are a doll. That is such a sweet thing to say. Mike, can you come up and talk to me? And then I want to talk to you after this live stream. I came purposely that I want to talk to you tonight. You go for it. If you know how to do it better than me, please do it.
I don't know what Facebook he's on. Don't he have two?
Oh, I guess I got to do that or something. I'm not sure how to do it. Hang on a minute. Let me see. Do I go to you? I'm not sure how to do this. How do I do that? Do you remember how to do it? Isn't there something on the bottom?
Yeah, the fourth one.
Where? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know where the hand button is?
The smile faces? No.
The second one, on the left of that.
Yeah.
Person plus. Hit that.
Hang on a minute. I have the first one is add a photo. The second one is choose a sticker. The third one says choose a gift. The fourth says choose a emoji. The fifth says play a game and add add a file. So I haven't found add a person at all. Take a picture.
I might have to do it.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Which one is he gonna be on?
I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna try to figure it out. I have to figure it out on mine. The picture is in the mail, Mike.
Unless you call Mike and Mike calls me on Facebook.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll get Mike, and then Mike hopefully figure this out. So don't feel like we don't want you, because I want you to come back. But let me get Mike first, and then Mike, no pressure, but you have to get Christian. All right, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, Christian. We love you. We'll get you back. We'll try. Don't feel offended if we don't, but we're gonna work on it. Okay, give me a sec. Why he's not gonna come up? Oh, you're still there. Wait a minute, I didn't get rid of. Hang on. Maybe it's in the box. Christian, hang on a minute. That could be it. Let's see. Screen share only available for video calls. Nope. There it is. It's a plus. I got it. Okay. Got it. Yes. You did. And let me see if I can add him. We're going to do it right now. I got him right there. Now what do I do? Oh, ring? No. Yeah, let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Okay, you're there, Mike. How come I can't hear you? Christian?
I can't hear you.
See, Mike, it's not just me anymore. You're there. I see your face, but we can't hear you at all. Want me to try it again? Because it says you're in chat. I was always getting blamed for this, so I unplugged my cord because it was actually my fault that the cord doesn't work right.
Mike?
But I can't wait. I am not good with. Oh, it's all right.
Okay.
Yay! You did it. Yay! Okay, cool. What happened?
What do you mean? What happened? I wasn't ready.
Oh. Oh. Anyways, look at Bud's laughing. Bud, I can't wait. So he has something for you. The picture is in the mail, Mike. The picture's in the mail.
Yes, I asked him for a picture. After telling my story about the mice problem I've had, that
what?
He's gonna send me a picture.
You had mice issues?
Yeah, remember I was telling you about it, where they go into the wall and then they're jumping around till they die.
Yeah. Oh. I don't. Oh, it just creeps me out. I haven't talked to you every day, so I have to tell you another story. Do you know that my poor mom, this is the third time she went back in the bag and another freaking mouse in the food bag. She said, "That's it. Throw it in the garbage. I don't want it anymore." Oh, I felt sorry for it. I went, "Oh my God, you're tough, Mom. Because if I would have did that, you would have committed me by now. If I would have caught 3 mice, they would have had to put me in the insane asylum. 3 mice in a cat food bag. Oh." So went out and got new plastic containers with seals, and I'm not putting them where the stairway is, so that and I'm even going to put, I think it was Will told me an idea to put flour on the floor. So we have traps in there. We're like Fort Knox. Traps, the buttons, the food is totally taken out of there, so they have no food source. I am freaking not messing around. I'm so tired of it that you have no idea how tired I am. They are packing their bags and getting the heck out of my house. That's it. Okay, you guys stop.
I just feel so sorry for those mice you have.
Sure, then I'll pack them up and mail them to Washington. You want them? You can have them.
Well, let me send you the map first, that you can shrink it down and give it to them on where to go to get into the wall.
They can join you at your house. Oh, that is so nasty. If I heard them in the wall, I think I would even freak out more. Ugh. Because I
will admit, when it's been a while and they first get in there, the hair on the back of your neck kind of goes up, and then you just ignore it. Go to sleep.
Nope, I can't.
Rattle. Nope. Like, oh God, stop that.
I tell you, I'd order an exterminator to my house. There's there's no way I'm having them. I thank God I have not appeared. There was only one time, and I did sealed it, that they like underneath the stairway, and my mom where she lives, they did a hole through the underneath stairway, and they were going in her kitchen and getting behind there because the cats can't get in her room because she doesn't want the cats in there. That was a few years ago, and so we finally caught them. And then I plastered the wall both sides and stuffed everything in it so they couldn't get in it. And I really haven't seen them like in the middle of a wall, just through a wall. Ugh.
You know, I didn't think it could stop them, but when we were first remodeling this house, there were mice holes in the wall, and I'm thinking, what kind of people lived here? Of course, it was a rental house at the time. And so what I did, I knew I was going to go underneath the house and check that out later, but we were fixing sheetrock at the time. So what I did is I got that spray foam that doesn't expand super big. It's the stuff for the windows and whatnot, so it wouldn't rip the sheetrock off. And I sprayed foamed inside the hole, clear till it wanted to come out, we'll say. And then after it dried, I shaved it off and I plastered over that. And I haven't had any mice coming through those holes anymore. And also when I was underneath the house, I checked out all along the rims because, like I said, this house is 19.
It's older, yeah.
20s or something like that, I think is when it's built. So I went underneath there and I found some places that I went ahead and filled them up and also added 2x in there to help cover up the holes. So I wouldn't just jump in again or whatever. So I haven't really had a problem. So where these are coming from, I don't know, but they don't come, let's say, in the house. They get into the wall and then get stuck.
Say, Will is saying, Mike, that's the same problem I'm hanging right now in my walls. Can't sleep. I jump. Well, I can't. I'm telling you, I'm worse than all of you. I am telling. If I had that issue, I'd be moving out of the house. I'd be going to a hotel or my daughter's. Sorry, but I'm going to your house until this gets fixed. And I'd be drilling holes, like, all through there. Wherever I hear them, there'd be drill holes so that somehow we're going to take a wire, somehow drop them and pull that out of the wall. There's no way they're living in the walls. That's what I mean. That's twice as bad as what I have. Ugh.
Yeah, but see, you're going to let them out, then they're going to go underneath the sink and with the dog food or the cat food.
No, I have them in containers now. I literally, and they're not.
Your mice?
No. Yeah. No, I have the food. I bought and I was even looking at there's 3 little air holes, and I went, are they going to go in there too? Because I just they're pretty clever. Because we had the one food in the container. We figured they climbed this gun that was beside it and then jumped in the container. So they are clever to climb. This one is a brand new container, has no holes on the bottom all around. It just has where the handles are, it has 3 air holes. And I'm almost tempted to put duct tape there so that there's no way they could get in. Because I'm still thinking that hole, they can manage a tiny hole. So
well, you got to remember that the mice can jump, and when you're talking possibly duct tape, I'd almost be afraid to put that there. That would give them more of something to catch onto, to get through or whatever, push, whatever. So unless you did it from the inside,
yeah,
possibly.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of not doing it on the outside. I'm thinking of tape and the sticky part will the outside. So if they try, they'll get stuck to the sticky part of the duct tape underneath. That's my thoughts. I don't want the food source has got to stop. That's what's making them live is the food source, right? They're just having a gay old time in my house eating on the dog and cat food.
Well, the main thing is, which you always blame your garage, and that's what I'd look at is go along all the walls, see if there's anything again that they've dug out or can get into to get into the house.
We did. You know what? There is a concrete wall that's got to be at least a foot high, so they can't do the concrete wall part because it's concrete all along from the garage all the way to the closet where I thought they were coming in, because I did find some in there, but I looked around the whole base and that's all tiled and there's not one tiny hole at all, because we had it all done. There's no holes in the walls. There's cement concrete behind those walls, and plus there's tile. So I didn't see anywhere where they could possibly get in the closet. Because I pulled up. There's one that came out of the closet. Okay, this is how I just Velvet. Happy 4th of July, doll. Anyways, I pulled out everything. That's where one of the mice went in. We caught that first one. And I said, okay, it's all good. But I'm going to clean out the whole closet. I pull out the closet, and what do I get? Another freaking mouse. So that's when I pulled it all out, washed the walls inside the closet, the floors, the cupboard that we built. We built this kind of cupboard that sets our shoes on so it doesn't go right on the floor. So the whole cupboard came out. I examined all the tile. I washed all that down inside on the floor and everywhere. There's no way that I saw access to in that closet. That's what made me feel good. So I figured it only ran under there because, well, the cats play with it until they kill it. So it's weird. What a subject. Sorry, guys. I hope you're not eating anything. Yeah, mice.
Yeah, we dice up mice.
We dice mice. This is the wrong
for Mr.
channel.
Rice.
For Mr. Rice. This is the wrong channel. He doesn't come to this channel. There she is, the one and only. Happy 4th of July, Miss Velvet. Bing, bing. I wish I had some sound effects, but I can't do it. Bing, bing. But anyways, in the background, I can hear, I think we can hear it from the States. It was earlier, but it is going on 10:30. If you would have got here maybe about a half an hour ago when I first started the live stream, I could hear the fireworks from the States. I could hear them going, and I went, oh boy. And I am lucky because I don't have animals that freak out. They're just, well, the cats aren't here, but the dog doesn't freak out. I'm very, very lucky that I don't notice any of the animals going too crazy with fireworks. So I'm lucky about that.
Well, I told my son I didn't want to watch the dog this 4th of July because I says he just does not like, he won't quit barking. And he says, well, I'm staying home this time. And also got him something that calm him down because they're at the farm. Of course, people are over at the park and everything else blowing them up. So, and there's rich people on the very end and whatnot. So they all have all these big ones. So he's hopefully giving them doggy downers because it's getting close. It's still obviously daylight here, but another hour or two, it's going to be dark and they're going to be blowing them like crazy.
Yep. It's poor doggies. You know what happened to us on 1st of July? Because I don't think you heard me yet this morning, but on the 1st of July, we were ready to go out. I said, okay, I'm getting off. I'm going to go get a lemonade and we're going to go for a ride, take my mom to see the fireworks because we're all, we normally celebrate like everybody else. And they have fireworks, but we couldn't. So anyways, we go for a ride, but we go out, I go in the car, and this white dog comes to us. Talk about Animal Kingdom this week. So anyways, it comes to the front door, and it's actually quite nice. It's very friendly. And I'm going, what the heck's the dog doing here? And so together, we were both kind of picking up the dog because we don't know this dog. And then we go dog, door-to-door dog hunting to who owns the dog. And so everyone, this is so funny. One of the neighbors sends us to the one house, which has, no, it's not our dog. And they have the dog in their hands and it's identical to the dog we have. Then we go to another house and then that house, they say, no, it's probably so-and-so up the street. So we go up the street and then that person says, no, I think the dog's home. It's not that dog. So then now we're stuck with the dog and we were going to go, we put it in the garage just so we could go do the fireworks and come back. And the dog is so loud. It's howling and getting so upset, but I put my dog with it so they have company. Well, anyways, we go back up the street and thank God one of the friends that my husband used to work with said, no, that's so-and-so's dog. And he got out. He probably got out because they have a doggy door. Well, the thing was, there is no way, I'm warning you people, if a dog is afraid of fireworks, don't leave your doggy door out because then it freaks out, gets out the doggy door and jumps the fence and comes to my house. And all I could say was I'm glad it didn't get hit by a car and that we like dogs and animals. So I'm kind of glad in that sense that we got the dog home. But
yeah, but that's a big lie.
What? What's a lie?
That you like animals and everything else because you're trying to kill mice, those poor things.
Oh! That is not an animal to me. Those poor things. You're so full of it. That is not an. You know what? We saved a few, Mike, if it makes you feel better. If they're alive and they come quietly with us in a box, they get to go outside and be free. So I don't go out of my way purposely to kill them. If we can get them out safely, they get to live and goodbye. I don't do that. So don't make me sound like an animal. This mean. I love animals. You.
Well, all I gotta say is I can't wait till you take off with them cats and give them back to your daughter so you can come back, go to the pet store and buy yourself a snake to feed them the mice that come in the house.
No, I already told my daughter I don't think that trip's happening. I told her that
Oh, yeah.
no, I said no, these cats aren't going anywhere. Not until I know there's no mice in my house. You might not be getting your cats this year. That's what I told her. I said you might not be getting them. And she didn't care. Either way, she's not in a hurry. If she gets them, she gets them. She doesn't, she doesn't. She's fine.
Right.
Oh Lord. So Will had to leave us. He said, I'm getting
Buffer, by the way.
Sorry, honey?
It was buffering, by the way.
Yeah, a few times.
What? What?
Buffering.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, there's not much I can do about that.
No, I don't know why it is, because it looks clear, not blurry on my end.
Yeah. I don't know. You should see how I get to squint down and read the computer, so that's not fun for me. I got my head down reading it. What are they typing now? Oh, I got to get a new cable to see if it works, but it might be the TV. I unplugged both, plugged it back in, and it still doesn't work. Yes, I'm yawning. Get over it.
Yeah, a while back, when we very first had a problem with this, you unplugged your TV and all of a sudden it started working, so I forgot about that.
It's unplugged right now. That's why it's working.
And I didn't know if there was a chance that because it's plugged in the TV, you need to do a different setting to get the volume to work. I didn't know.
No, I did. And by the way, I know it's this because it happened with Christian. Christian came out and I said, oh, I forgot. It's still the cable. So I shut the TV off and unplugged it, and now it's fine. So but you guys can hear me fine. Like if I speak with the TV on, then you guys can hear me perfectly fine. It's when it comes to the other side, you guys talking to me, that reception part of it's not coming in through the TV, which I don't know why. It did all along. It worked fine. I've been doing it ever since I started live streaming in this back room. I've used the HDMI cable and it was fine.
Yeah, I don't think it's a cable. I bet you it's a setting.
I don't understand.
Just mark my words first, so when you do buy a new cable and don't work, you think, well, what's going on then?
No, I have another table. I can try the cable first. But what are you talking about? What am I going to set? Because I didn't change any setting on anything. So what do you mean?
So I don't know. I would think that because you're using the TV as a monitor, there's a chance that it needs for your speaker settings because you're using the speaker on your computer, not your TV, right?
No, it'd be through the TV. Like that's why you're not here right now. The speaker and everything's going through the TV, the computer. The minute I use the cable, the sound is going through the TV. I can hear you through the TV. Now, when I go to touch it, I never noticed if it was mute or not. That would be hilarious if I put it mute. Maybe that's why. But if I put mute, you wouldn't hear me either.
If you muted yourself, yeah.
I didn't, but I'm just saying.
But the gearbox, or whatever you want to call that for your settings or whatever, it might be in there to okay the TV to put out the Facebook. I guess put it that way.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense to me, Mike. I never did anything before, so why now suddenly would I be checking settings when all these year I've been doing it? Never did I touch a setting ever.
Think about it.
Think about what?
The mice came in, were playing through your computer. Okay. Your Facebook was open all night. They were on Facebook.
Oh, you guys. Oh the mice don't come up here. I'm just telling you. The only way the mice come up here is if Shadow is notorious for bringing it in his mouth and he picks it up here and I got him. I never see a mouse on here unless it's the cat brought him up. Never. And that's
there you go.
The cat normally brings it up twice, but never this far. They normally bring it into the kitchen like it's present for me or the living room. Not Trucker Man. They're not my husband. Me. It's a treat for me. I'm the one who freaks out the most, but I get the treat. Here, look at Mom. Look what we got for you. Yuck. No, I don't want it. I have had tons of cats do that to me. And I realized they're not me. I mean, I don't freak out at the cat. I don't get mad at the cat because it thinks it's doing something cool, right? Like bringing me a prize. Like me and him are going to have us mice for supper tonight.
Yeah.
Guess what's for dinner?
Yeah. Miss Southern Belle, she's got the chocolate.
Yeah. Yuck. Most dipped in. Oh, God. That's even more gross.
She says almost everything tastes good, that chocolate.
So you think we're going to dip a mouse and see if that's. Yuck. Yep, that's right. Velvet says here it's bringing you a gift because it loves you. Yep, I agree. I'm sure it is. Did you saw that picture I did on Facebook of I took it's and actually I got some my old friends that I haven't talked to for a while kind of made a comment on Facebook. I said it's very unusual to see all my 4 cats and a dog in one bed. And they know that my room is what's it, a sanctuary. They have to behave or they don't get to stay. So all of them laid on the bed, nice, even with the butterfly there, because that's the sanctuary for animals. And I took a picture and posted it on Facebook because I wanted to show how unusual that is. I'm always telling the cats are always fighting, right? You always hear me say, Shadow, be nice, Midnight, be nice, blah, blah, blah. And never do you ever see the side where they're actually civilized to each other and they actually lay in one spot, which is very unusual. Like I've seen the 3 cats and I've seen the 3 cats and the dog, but my older cat, they're not nice with him. And so never have they almost allowed him at the same spot. So he's the closest to me. I look at after him when he comes on my bed. He stays right beside me because he knows the other cats will not push him off because I won't let them.
Right.
It's kind of cool. So I was peacefully laying there and I went, hey, they're all here. That's pretty cool. I'm watching TV, just relaxing. And so are they. They were just like stretched out as you saw the dog stretched and all the cats are all comfy. You saw it, right? The picture?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you showed that picture before.
Yeah, I did, but I Facebook is one thing and YouTube is another. So I showed it on YouTube, but I have people that I know on Facebook that don't go to YouTube. So it's kind of cool that they saw the picture. They got a kick out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got to see by looking at Facebook, I got a hold of my daughter. She's in Banff right now. They took a little mini kind of holiday vacation for 2 days. And I don't know if you ever saw Banff, but Banff is beautiful with all the mountains. And so I was talking to her one-on-one live on Facebook. She was showing me Banff, and then I was supposed to get a hold of her. She had no reception. I wanted to see Lake Louise. But you know what I'm talking about? NBC? Or sorry, California.
Right.
Alberta. It's not BC, it's Alberta. Alberta has Banff and St. Louise, Lake Louise, and they're beautiful. They're known all over the world, actually. I think I showed one time on a live stream, I showed the pictures of Banff. At least I thought I did. So anyways, Velvet, what's going on with you and Bud, and how you guys doing out there?
Well, you're talking to them. I'm going to go make a quick cup of coffee because I think I need one. Great. Besides, I need to get rid of some coffee after the party.
Wait, I think I need one. Is that saying something?
Well, it sounds like you're going to try to have me here forever.
Yeah.
Whether I like it or not.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, give me a few minutes.
All right. So anyways, yeah, what's going on? Well, I'm not in jail, so it's all good. Well, God, I don't want you to be in jail. Oh my goodness, Velvet. No, but it's nice seeing you. What about, did you take off on me too, Christian?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I don't want you get a chance to talk. I'm not trying to do all the talking. You have something to talk about tonight? No?
Trying to think.
Oh. Well, and I hope Bud's doing well. I saw his last vlog. He did. And Will left the building.
Guess what I killed yesterday in my room?
You killed something?
Yep.
Did you have to kill it? I don't kill things. Like Mike's teasing me, but I really don't.
No, I had to kill it because it was crawling near the TV tray and stuff.
Oh, don't tell me about a centipede. Don't kill centipedes.
No. It was a spider.
Okay, well, depending on the spider, I get it. But a centipede, you guys, do me a favor, get a piece of Kleenex and pick it up and put it outside, because a centipede and a millipede kill other bugs. They're the most usefulest little creature. They're gross looking because of all the legs, but I never kill them. If, a matter of fact, there's one probably loose in my house that I couldn't get. It went too fast into the boards. But when I see it, if the cats don't get it, because the cats have killed them, then I try to put it outside and save its life. So, because those are handy. They're gross, but they're handy, and they will kill all kinds of bugs for you. You're gonna want them. Millipede and centipedes are a handy bug.
It was a spider. It was close to my bed, so I had to kill it.
Yeah, no, I get a spider. I get it. How would you feel if you had two people say you did something to cause your mom's death? Oh, that's not. Well, but that's just not. That's crazy. You're just being silly. Don't listen to that silly stuff.
That's
Seriously.
like drama.
Yeah,
I don't listen to it.
Good. And Velvet, you shouldn't either. That's something that this want a reaction from you. And trust me, I've done the same thing. I reacted on things I never should have reacted on. If you know it's not true, you in your heart, you know it's not true, then don't let them intimidate you to think it's true, because it's not. There's no way that you did that, so you know that. So that they're just being stupid. And or whatever, stupid's a bad word, but they're just being really silly to try to get some reaction from you, and it's not worth it. I mean, I've been watching stuff and I thought, stop reacting on it, and you know, there's such more important things in life than this trivial troll thing or people on you. Even YouTube in itself is kind of trivial. There's so many things out there in the world going on that are way much bigger in the whole scheme of things than YouTube or people saying stupid, silly remarks that hurt your feelings. And you know that. So, Velvet, the point is, you know that you were there for your mom. And these people are just saying something out of jealousy or what. Normally, that's how I feel lately. When people do something, you have to let it go, because it's like it's their thing. You know, I'll give you a small example, which is like I said, in the world of what's going on lately. This is nothing. YouTube is absolutely nothing. And you know, some days I get, oh my God, so many people, they didn't leave me a comment, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, okay, so what? So no one left you a comment. So what? Who cares? If I get 2 comments or not, or views or whatever, that is so small for me to worry about it. For other people, and if people are watching things that are so disturbing, or somebody causing drama or hurt, and people enjoy that, there's something wrong with people. That was a good thing to be there. Absolutely, bud. That's a good thing for Velvet to be there for her mom. Absolutely. You know, deep down.
I don't know. Oh, go ahead.
No, I just want to say, because this is for Velvet, deep down, when you do something good or for somebody else, you know it. And so if somebody is jealous or wants to take that away from you, you're going to have to ignore it. No, it's not easy, but it's not true. So that's all I'm going to say. There's so much false stuff going on here that it's not true. And you know deep down when it's not true, do not let it affect you. Not easy, but you should say, screw that. I know it's not right. I know it's not. I was good for my mom.
Okay, how about this? When you read the email, I'm gonna ask for a suggestion.
Sure.
Should I delete that certain somebody that we know? Because I'm not going to say here what it was,
right.
but I kind of told her I'm leaving because of a certain somebody in there.
Yep. And I know what you're talking about. Okay, so let me put it this way. I'm quite aware of what's been going on lately. And all I can say is, yeah, you actually should block them so you don't get the disturbance of them causing that scene to your channel. I'm close to blocking people too, and I only block them because I don't want to hear any more drama.
We know too.
No, I know. I know what you're talking about. I honestly do. If I talk to you one-on-one, I know what you're talking about. And my advice to you is don't go there. And if you want to, well, you don't have to block anybody. Just don't go there. I guess that's the first thing. Don't go there. And if it's affecting you more than that, then block them. Because I know at first I was shocked too of things going on, and then I went, okay, this is a little nutty. And then the more I got going on it, and then I thought, people are really paying into this. People are going and listening to this crap. Whatever. People think that certain people are wonderful people, and in the end, it'll show through. In the end, that's all I'm going to say. There's going to be some major changes coming in. I want to be the part of. I keep saying, Christian, just think of good, positive things like believing in God, and He's the biggest one, Jesus and God, and all the religious side of it. Believe in that, and not all this crap that's going on YouTube, because it's just not right. Hey, Rachel. Hi, honey. Yes.
I didn't mean to talk about it, but I was just asking.
No. That's good. I'm sure that if you went to the wrong spot, and I think I know what you did, and you made acknowledgement, you were asking for trouble yourself, that I wouldn't do it again, because I know, I'm positive I know what you're talking about. And I know that I went to listen just to see, and I went, okay, you got to be kidding me. And so I just ignoring people, getting attention when you got to be that hurt up to take somebody and bring them to your channel and promote them when you know they've done evil to other people's channels and are mean. Are we on the right spot? Am I saying it right? Like,
yeah, and I think you know who I'm referring to, like,
yes,
the other day. But I'm not saying names.
Right.
I did put it in your email though.
Yes, and so, I know, and all I'm telling you is, for your own sake. Hey, Rach, how you doing? Okay, for your own sake, Christian. When people upset you that much, and your mom would even tell you that, and everybody in here loves you, Christian. You're a good person. To not go where it's going to affect you. I've told you that tons and tons of times. I was not protecting just me. I was looking out for you. And I hope you realize that I always take you. You're like under my wing, and I look out for you. And I don't like that sometimes you put yourself into a position that you shouldn't go. You shouldn't, because it's just going to hurt your feelings. And why? These are not good people.
I hate somebody, and then I heard him in there. Yeah. I'm not saying who it was.
That's fine.
He said, I'm leaving it because of him. You know where to find me, and I left.
Okay, well that was probably you're good. You don't have to, Chris. I watched the replay, and I wasn't nice at all after you left. Oh, see, you guys are, I'm not going to say anything. Please don't mention the name of it. I'm surprised you're all there, because she is putting up somebody that's no good. And I know you can be friends with her however you want, but listen to what they have to say. They're not saying anything nice about anybody. They're knocking my channel. They're knocking all kinds of people. And I don't think, who's the right to judge? Do they have the right to judge? I don't think so. I think God judges, not me or anybody else. I got to rinse my paintbrush. If you want to talk to these people, Christian, I'll be right back, honey. Let me rinse this off.
Yes, Christian, what do you got to say to these people here? Well, I'm waiting.
I think you heard what we were talking about, Mike.
No, I just got back. I had my headphones plugged in, so I couldn't hear anything, but I know what you're talking about. Hello, Rachel. And well, I'll wait till she gets back before I say too much to comment to that, but it's almost a shame on her part, in my opinion.
I'm not even going to go in there because she's live. I'm not going in there. I'm going to take her. What should I do, Mike? Take her off?
Right.
It's not, in my opinion, it's not necessary to take her off. Unless you think you're going to be tempted because you know who else is going to be there. That's all totally up to you.
Right.
She does... If she comes out of this, what I guess we'll call the funk, or whatever you want to call this, maybe she'll make some decent videos, but I don't know if she's got it in her to really make videos. So it's up to you what you want to do. The flagpole's doing good, and so far it hadn't slid down. That's a kind of a hard thing when it comes to that flag pole. We found that if you pull it all the way each section up and drop it back down about 2 inches and tighten the pole, it'll stay up. But if it becomes a problem, I think I'll probably just drill a hole through each section and put a screw in it to make sure it stays up. Because anytime you want to change the flag, you can pull the pole right out of the hole, bring it down, get to the flag, take the old one off, put the new one up, or whatever you want to do. So,
oh, I sneeze so bad. Whew.
Anyway, now that you're back, Miss Sneezer.
Miss Sneezer. Hey, I gave the same advice. I'm not trying for Christian to not go to a channel. I just want to say that if it affects you in the way it did, then don't go to the channel, right? That's what I'm just saying. Your choice is yours.
That's what I was saying. If you feel tempted knowing that he's going to be there all the time, if that bothers you, then just take it off and don't type it in. But if you're going to go there anyway, and that's up to you whether you want to listen to it.
That's true.
It's so.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't understand is why are certain people hung up on certain people and just can't let them go. They know they don't want nothing to do with you, and you're still hung up. Are you having sexual fantasies over this person? I mean, that's what I'm kind of wondering. Not you.
No.
I wasn't talking about your channel, was I? Or was I? But I'm talking about this other person. Is he having a problem with,
funny.
These people?
You're
Otherwise, why would you keep
just let it
trying
go
to get into the channel and that kind of stuff? That's right.
Just let it go. That's all I'm doing is I'm going to let it go. And I did let it go. And you know what else I think is funny? Bud, you're aware of who we're talking about. So I'll tell you, it's the N word. We don't use the name, but it's the N word. It's harassing. And it's just, anyways, the point is, I think I know now better that maybe I will never be famous. And I'm going to accept that because I would rather not sell my soul to the devil to get ahead and just stay where I am. That's how I'm going to say it. I'm not going to go to a point where I have to lower my standards of what I believe and what I say on YouTube just so I can have views. And sometimes I stop myself and go, no, I'm not going there. I'm not doing it. I can't afford to change the way I am. I know I'm strong on what I believe in, and I got to stay there. Not just about building a channel anymore. It's about, bringing awareness and education and different things that I believe in. And I got to stick to what I believe. So, but you also want to be aware of your enemies, I guess is what you want to do a little bit. That's all.
Well, like they always say, you should stay as close as you can to your enemies so you know what they're up to. But on this point, I think it's the idea of it's just going to haunt you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's true. So it's just, and so anyways, I think I brought enough of that because it's supposed to be enjoyment to my channel, not going on and on. So I'll be just as bad.
Let's talk about something else.
Yes, let's talk about you and me, and let's talk about that song. How does that go? Let's talk about you and me, and I don't know the rest of the song.
The Barney song?
No, not the, because that's I love you. You love me. No, we're singing it together. Hey, Kathleen, welcome to the party. You ready, Mike? One more time. I love you. You love. I'm waiting for you.
That's like I know. It's just those pieces.
You don't know. I love you. You love me. I have to say to the kids, we're a happy family. We are, with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? Must have sang that song for over and over and over into 2 generations. So it's in my head. It's in my head.
Hello, my darling Kathleen. And when it comes to Barney, anytime I saw it on, I went outdoors and pulled weeds. I'd rather pull weeds, pull teeth, whatever it's going to take, just so I don't have to watch poor Barney.
I hear you, but you know what? The kids liked it. I don't think Barney was a bad Barney. I don't mean, if I thought it was something strange or something, you know what I'm talking about, the upcoming days, I would think that would be, man, trolls are in my chat. Trolls are in your chat. Are you chatting now? What's going on there, young lady? Chill. Wait, let's see. I'll show it.
Nope, I don't see her.
Well, that's anyway. Kathleen and my darling, whistle while you work, pull the weeds. I was gonna say whistle while you work. No, I don't want to do that because that's not nice. Something is a jerk. that was just it just rhymed.
So you have trolls coming and responding in the comments in your chat in your
my last
videos.
video. Just take them out. That's how I do it too. Actually, once in a while, because I haven't gotten them as much, I actually caught one, and of course it was our friend promoting another friend, and then I just got rid of it, and that's it. I just let it. Never told anybody about it. Just said, yeah, goodbye. It's not worth it, and you didn't even know that it existed. So that's what I say to you, Miss Southern Belle. If it's something you don't like, just delete it. It's that easy. The 3 dots to the right and get rid of it.
Yeah, but like she might be having a problem too. Is she's talking about the thumbs down, which I don't understand.
I can't do that.
What's going on there, and not just her channel, but even another cooking channel we watch. Why do they even attempt? I mean, it makes no sense to me whatsoever. If you don't like it, quit coming.
That's what I agree. I agree with you 100%. I hidden them. Yeah, there you go. The numbers, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't care anymore about that. I left them open. I at one point in time, I hid it. And then I went, boy, you would have been devastated like I was. And now it's not even worth it anymore to me. Do you remember I had 164 thumbs down? 164 thumbs down. That is a specific troll after me and kicking my butt. And now I get a couple, 2, 3, nothing. I just leave it on. I don't care anymore. I really don't. Unless I was getting truly attacked like that, 100 and some odd, that would be different. But I have been at peace with obviously the main one that did this to me. And that person has left me alone. And thank goodness for that.
Not bad.
Did you have to go change the channel to wrestling? Oh, it's not Wednesday.
No. I had to tell my dad. My dad knew that he had to give the medicine to my dog. I was just reminding him.
Okay.
Hey, let's make sure everybody happy. And you too, Mike, this goes to you, Christian, and everybody out there that's from the U.S. I want to make sure, because it's coming to the time. It's 11 o'clock, so you only have 1 hour to say happy 4th of July, guys. Happy Independence Day to you all. 1 hour left, so anybody come new, I'm just going to try to... Hey, speaking of somebody from the States, hi, Drop. Happy 4th of July to you, Drop.
Yep. Welcome, Drop. Yeah, happy 4th of July to everybody. Like I say, I still got some time before it pops in here, but even though if you go outside, you'll hear them. It's still in the neighborhood. I don't know why. The sun's out, but you hear bangs. Well, oh, my Lord. Speaking about bangs.
You hear it?
We're at the 4th of July party at my brother's house, and my brother's son's friend was there with his wife, and they were kind of keeping it quiet, even though it was kind of snuck out what was going on. They have what do they call it? Termite? Not termites. It's an explosive that you shoot and that blows up. I think it's called turnamite, or anyway, it's something like that.
Okay.
And anyway, they had this big wad of it, and then they had 3 coffee cans, which I don't know what they mixed in or anything else, but I do know whatever it was they were going to do when it got hit and exploded, up would pop up the color of their baby, but she's pregnant. Well, it wasn't said that she was pregnant. But even though it was kind of rumored around there, that was what was going on. So anyway, so we're all standing there. Matt shoots this thing, misses. He shoots it again, misses. The third shot.
Oh, no.
We were standing way back. In fact, there's a little bit of a hill, so we couldn't see where this stuff was.
Right.
But when that thing blew up, I don't know if it did to your eyes or whatever, you see the shock wave coming, and that thing exploded up into the sky. And so she's going to have a girl, I guess. I'm not positive because it was pink, but the other color that was in one of the cans, I guess, came out yellow. So does that mean she's going to have twins?
You should have asked them that. That's funny. Oh, well,
Well, we're all still
congratulations.
picking ourselves up off the ground. I mean, that thing, yeah, man.
Well, congratulations. Congratulations to them both.
Yeah, I don't want to make it too much of a sad story, but his name was Adam, and his first wife, they were expecting a little boy. Well, I forgot what exactly happened, but she kind of passed on, and they went ahead and took the baby because it was close, not close enough, and the baby wasn't able to make it either.
Oh, sad.
So this is his new wife, and they've already had a son, which was perfectly fine, which she also lost a baby herself in the marriage she was in. And so anyway, this will be their second happily pregnant
That's fantastic.
mother and child coming.
That's good for them. That is, you know what? They needed that. And it is sad, but it's joyful in the sense of, that was a lot. My internet's gone down a little bit. I know you guys are still with me.
Yeah, I saw a little buffering going on, but
yeah, so that's like a sad story, but turned into, in the end, happy.
A fairy tale.
Yeah, it's a happy ending. It really is. Good. I'm glad. I'd like to see more spreading love and more smiles on the faces for the upcoming things. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I've been busy. I have been busy watching a lot of stuff lately. A rainbow baby. Maybe.
Rainbow baby.
How about it's a wanted baby for sure? Somebody wants that baby because, it's kind of cool when people want a child and get one. That's really the cool miracle of it. There's some people that should have never. There's some people in life that should have never been given a baby ever, and there's some that don't get babies and deserving of them. So that was a perfect story because they're deserving of it. And I have a cat that's deserving of. He wants petting. Oh, bad boy. Oh, a rainbow baby is a baby born after a loss of a baby. Well, that's a nice saying. That's a nice saying there, Velvet. Very nice. I never heard of that saying before, but it's nice. Very cheerful.
Yeah, there's out of us 8 kids, there's actually my mother. She had a miscarriage of twins, and that's why there's such a separation of ages between my brother above me and myself.
You're really purring loud.
Otherwise, there could have been 10 of us.
Wow. Well, my family still got you beat. Actually, did you know about, you were there for I just was thinking of something funny because I was going to say about my mom. You know that she came from 19 kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying. And then what led me to did you hear about the blue jay, right? The blue jay that we had?
Right.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but I think I heard it today because that thing was real loud, and I think it came back. I think it's ticked off with us because we went in the house, but I could hear it like doing the loud sound that it did before, but it won't come near me. It just does the loud sound. Like,
but is the mother back feeding it yet?
I think it's it seems to be okay. I think the family hooked up. Maybe they dumped them because it was so loud. And they dumped on us because he was so loud, and they thought, because my mom even saw it. It was 2 days, like a day after. She says, "I swear it was that bird again with his mom and dad because we could hear it squawking so loud. The mom and dad were quiet as ever, and the baby was squawking. I'm telling you, we will recognize that blue jay. I've never heard a squawker of a bird, so we're pretty sure if he's around, we're gonna always know it's him."
And did I see you feeding it a strawberry?
Yeah. Why?
See, I don't understand this. You're trying to keep birds out of your strawberries, and here, take a sample.
I know that, but I couldn't help it. You
didn't want to chew up a worm and spit it in its mouth.
No, they don't eat worms. You didn't listen. That a blue jay's not
I
a type.
I only hear every 4th word. I told you.
Well, a blue jay doesn't eat worms. They eat nuts and they eat rodents and they eat fruit and vegetables. So they don't eat that anyways. I can't give them a worm. Robins eat worms, but they don't. So, and I was giving it what I had. I didn't know what else to feed it. And then we even went and got a bag of food for it. And it was so babyish. It didn't know how to crack nuts. Like it didn't know how to eat it.
Right.
I spent hours trying to feed it, like a good 7 hours. And then when we took the orange out, oh my God, that orange was so freaking funny. It was like going crazy. I had to hold the bird down so it wouldn't go after my mom and the orange. The orange. I wish this would have been, you guys would have died laughing if I would have showed you this clip because I was laughing so hard. I'm going, look at my God. I think because I did read some on birds react to like red, especially, but I had no idea that they react to orange, the color orange. And it was like, wanted to attack. The minute he saw the orange, he like went crazy. His personality like split and wanted to attack that orange. And though she was trying, okay, hurry up. And she's trying to hurry up to give a piece. And then when I gave it to him, he like snatched it really like, and then he like took off and wouldn't let me anywhere near him because he got defensive of that orange. And then he flew up in the tree. And then I left another piece and apparently he came down. And then went to see my mom because I was in the house for more orange. She didn't have any. Went in the house and so was ticked off that he didn't get any more orange. It's funny. And so I think I can catch him one day. I'm going to bring an orange out and see if he comes back because the orange part was that noticeable. He just absolutely went crazy on an orange.
We have a scrub jay family here, and there's a high squawking baby. And I almost every morning I'll go out there and I'll break up bread and kind of spread in the yard. And I'll sit there and finally they come down, not the baby, but the mom or dad, whoever it is. And they'll pick up a piece of bread and they'll hold it on their foot and they'll eat it. And then they gather about 4 or 5 little pieces and then they go bury it in the yard somewhere else. But they'll take it up to the baby and feed it. And I don't even know why that baby's still alive because every night up in the tree, I hear it. Mm-hmm. It's continuous going, and I'm thinking, the owl's going to get you.
Yep. That's true.
But it hadn't yet.
But you know you're not supposed to feed bread to a bird, right? Because it's not good for
I know that, but that's the only thing I got, and I'm not going to dig up worms and chew them up and spit them.
Come on. You told me to. Why can't you do it?
Well, I did it for the robin. I figure that's all I'm going to do it.
Or you got to get some bird seed. That's what you got to do. Bird seed. That's what I did after. I actually took about a half of the bag and I went in the park and I got in trouble for it. What are you doing that for? Well, because the bird can't eat it. What do you want me to hold it in for the mice? Because I don't want the mice feeding on it. And plus, I wanted to be nice. Why can't the whole neighborhood? Last year we had 3 robins born on our house. I had this thing for robins last year, so I just went out and threw it all out. Mash it with a fork. Yeah, my chicken eats bread. Yeah, they're not.
Bread has to do with messing their feathers up. That's why they say you're not supposed to feed the ducks and whatnot at the park bread. But what else are you going to bring to the park? Grain?
It's not their feathers. It's their digestive system. It's not good for them to digest it. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It has nothing to do with their feathers. It's not good for their digestive system. No, I'm not.
Well, all I know is up at Mount Rainier.
You want me to Google that? You want me to Google it and prove it?
Yeah.
I can't Google it.
You don't have to prove it. You can Google it and see that's what it says. But at Mount Rainier, back when we used to go there, that's where the scrub jays also came from. And they're known as a camp robber because you'd be up there on the picnic table having your picnic and they're over there begging and trying to get your food. So you always pick some of your bread off and throw to them. Yep. That's what they want.
Well, I know because when you made that sound, I know you. And that was like, yeah, right. I don't think so. I think they're allowed to have bread because you made that one when I said they're not supposed to have bread for the digestive system. And when you do that sound, Mike, I know you want me to Google it.
Well, I could make the sound my brother makes.
Now let me see. I'll put it down there, but I'll see. I'm going to put is bread good for birds? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Let's see
didn't
what it
know
says.
anything about the digestive system, but I
Let's see.
heard something about messes their feathers up,
Birds
so it
does
makes them
not contain
molt
the necessary.
greasy or something.
There it is. Bread does not contain the necessary protein and fat birds need from their diet, and so it can act as an empty filter. Although bread isn't harmful to birds, okay, there you go. It's not harmful to birds. Try not to offer it in a large quantity since its nutritional value is relatively low. Okay, so they're saying it's nutritionally. It's not that it's dangerous, but they're not getting any nutrition from bread. Okay, there you go.
And being that you said that, my next thing would be in my mind is I always think that I'm in the bread department.
Yeah.
I don't really like bread myself,
Right.
but what if I got these fruitcake breads that are full of nuts and all the seeds and everything else? If I got that and gave it to the
I don't
bird.
know. I don't. Let me do that. I'll Google that. See, what do you want to call it? Like, what kind of bread?
Multi-grain, I think they call it.
Multi-grain. Multi-grain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Let me take this again. Can multi-grain be fed a bird? All right, that's what it says. Is bread bad for birds? Some can be good. This bread is not usually good for birds, but you can feed birds bread if you choose healthy options and make a bird friendly sandwich. It's bird friendly. Let me see. It's got. Is it okay to put bread out for birds? See, I'm not. Let's see.
So no one's really asked about multi-grain, evidently.
No, it gives me the same answer of the protein. It's not really healthy for it, but it won't hurt it. What should you do? Feed birds, and it's probably going to be bird seeds, I would think. But is it safe to feed popcorn? Let's see. Popcorn, believe it or not, many pet birds enjoy snacking on popcorn. You can serve your bird either popped or unpopped kernels if you choose to serve the popcorn unpopped. Boil the kernels for a bit in plain water to soften the tough hulls. Okay, so there you go. Popcorn. What should you feed a bird? What does it say? What should you feed a bird? Toxic food your bird should never eat. They shouldn't eat avocado, caffeine, chocolate, salt, fat, fruit pits, and apple seeds, onions, and garlic.
When it comes, of course, you don't think of it, but apple seeds, they're out there eating. Of course, they don't actually eat the apple seed. They're eating the interior of that.
It says, what kills birds instantly? Not that I want you to know how to kill a bird. That's terrible. That's really shoot it. We know how to kill a bird. That's really sad. But when overheated non-stick coatings emit several extreme toxic fumes that will kill birds in a minute. Birds are particularly susceptible to Teflon toxicity due to never hyper efficient respiration system. Teflon is found on non-stick cookware, waffles, irons, and I didn't know that. So it's highly toxic. It'll kill them. The Teflon. Let's see if that bird felt love. It says, do birds feel love? Let me see if it says. So did our blue jay feel love? There is no scientific explanation if a bird can love or not, or even if they can feel emotion. But birds enthusiastic have observed some type of bird feeling from species to species emerge from different personalities and behaviors. I don't know. The bird liked me and used me. That's all I'm going to say.
And that's, I think, what it is. Now, if you're talking about your parakeets or parrots, there's a different bond there compared to a wild bird such as a scrub jay that I feed. They learn not to fear you because you're not going to eat them. And they use you to look pretty and cute, so you'll give them some bread or whatever. So, because it's all about survival.
Okay, and what So, just Mike, you look so serious putting up your flag.
I was concentrating.
Yeah. I've been told that before for me too. You're concentrating doing a craft and you're going, why you look so serious? Because I'm thinking that's kind of what you look like. Birds eat my cat food. That's cool. If you chew apple seeds, they contain cyanide. Yeah, I know they're poisonous for everybody. Gotcha, drop. Some seeds are poison. I used to eat them as a kid. It's a wonder I'm not dead. Because there's certain seeds you're never supposed to eat. Not apple. I never eat apple seeds, but I believe peach seeds are poisonous too. And I used to eat peach seeds. I used to eat the apricot seeds, stuff that you're not supposed to eat. As a kid, I ate it. I don't know why. I like the taste of it. So it's probably, I don't know. Maybe I'm going to be, I have already, when I go to die, I'm already embalmed. The stuff I ate when I was a kid.
You might have been suicidal when you were a kid. You didn't know it. You just had the hunger for it.
I don't know why I had the taste for it. It was weird. I just would eat it, and I didn't know it was bad at all for certain seeds. Blue jays eat cat food, and cats eat the birds. That's true. Watermelon seeds.
Blue jays will steal all the cat food if they get the chance.
Yeah, but they're getting a bad rep. I think that's why I was supposed to be introduced and give you a little highlight. Blue jays are getting a bad rep, and I'm telling you, that bird was actually quite nice and gentle, and it was kind of more scared, and it came to us. So, but it did dodge somebody after. But I think it was dodging it because I don't think we know how to read a bird. A bird is defensive of their nest. There's certain things why they're doing it. And the little bird was good with us. I mean, it really didn't bite. Like I was scared of it at first. It thought it was going to pick me to death and it hurt, but it doesn't hurt at all. The pecking doesn't hurt you. You can feed it all the way down, and it's just this weird sound, but it doesn't hurt. There's nothing associated with a blue jay that was painful to me, and it was like almost I'm supposed to go and say, kind of like the butterfly. I have to make peace with this and tell everybody they're not as bad as people think. So I think they're getting a bad rep out there. That's it.
Well, I don't think there's anything bad about them. It's just the idea that, well, such as a cat food, for example, don't leave it outside or just feed the cat enough to get what it wants.
Yeah.
Feed it 2 or 3 times a day if that's what the cat needs.
If you don't want to feed the birds, then don't put the food out. And I hate to tell you, but you know what's worse than birds is squirrels. Oh my God, the squirrels, you try to feed the birds and now all the squirrels are climbing poles to eat the thing. I mean, but either way, I don't hurt any of them. I have to tell you, I don't know if I told you this one. The other day, I'm at the back doing the gardening stuff, and these 2 squirrels are fighting with each other, fall right in front of me. They fought and fell right in front of me. They stared at me, got scared, and ran up the tree separately. I didn't do anything. You guys shouldn't have been fighting. All I did was stare at them. And they were so shocked that I watched them fight each other, and they fell off the fence.
Well, that's why I feed the squirrels at the park on Sunday, because I enjoy them there. They're cute and everything. I don't want them near my house.
Yeah, well, the squirrels, I don't feed them. They help themselves to whatever, and I don't go out of my way because they're pretty scavenger. That's it. They're scavengers. They can find food. It's other animals that sometimes can't.
That's why I was calling them a flying rat, because they're all over the trees and they're scavenging continuously and tearing things up, such as your roof and everything else. So
yeah, it's true. I don't never heard it, but I see that they actually, I think, take eggs from birds, and they have their ways, all right.
Yeah.
You know. And then, of course, I didn't tell you about the chipmunks. I go up in the morning, and I swear to God, they're all in my yard and everything. It's kind of like a Dr. Seuss club in the morning before I go to the yard. Like I look outside, and what do I see? Chipmunks going by and squirrels going by, and everybody's happy because us human beings aren't out yet. We got the bunnies going on. All the wildlife is there.
Well, I love the chipmunks because they're so cute too, but the same, that they're all in the same family, I think.
They're little scavengers too. Oh my God. But I'm not mean to the chipmunks because there is cats getting them. So the chipmunks are getting eaten by different things here, like in the wild nature here. Oh, you going to bed now? Squirrels are
Good night,
rats.
Velvet, if that's what's going on.
Absolutely. Have a great night, Velvet. Yeah, it was really nice seeing you. Happy 4th of July. And hey, say hi to the kids for me and your family. And I'll hope to see you again soon there, Velvet. It was really nice seeing you. See, I didn't want to do any work today. I just came on to chat. Seriously. I have 2 more quotes to do this at least and then wipe it down and frame it. But I really came on just to chat. That's the first time.
It looks like it's actually covering the letters now. How many coats is that?
Maybe 4. It's still not done. No, I can see it. I don't like it still. So maybe 1, 2 more. And then I might sand it. And then I got a little spots like here over here that I can see it. So I'm going to take a face cloth and scrub that because this is vinyl. This should come right off on the vinyl.
Well, I was kind of curious whether you should have painted it white first, then put your yellow over it. If that would have helped cover that color underneath.
Well, I don't know because the white took as many coats as the yellow. I mean, the yellow's not any better. Yeah, the white took tons of coats. So I get if I thought it would have worked that logic, it would be great. If I was painting it black, right, then that would have probably worked better.
Right.
If I was going deeper colors, but not in the case of white, that wouldn't have made it better. Who got cold hot dogs? Hey, Velvet, welcome back. Thought Nana was mad at you. What? Oh, no. I am not mad at anybody, and I'm afraid who that is.
Nobody for subscribers. Oops.
What?
Nobody for subscribers.
Oh, well, we know who that is then. And oh, you're going to bed? Good night. Good night, dear Rachel. Velvet, I love you. I'll see you later. And Nana's not mad at anybody, so people shouldn't cast some stones out there that are not true. I'm not mad at anyone. Nobody at all. But some people do irritate me, like the one just there, but I'm not mad at anybody. And soon to get rid of that person.
Yeah, Rachel's not going to bed. She's just saying goodnight to someone, whoever it was.
No, oh, okay. Yeah, it was Velvet. And there we go. Goodbye. Because I know who it is.
Who? Please tell.
No, I'm not telling. No. Yeah, I'm not. Please tell. No, I just, what's funny? I let things go. I wish some people would let things go. Let it go. Like Frozen. Let it go. Let it go. Like, geez. Carry on and on and on.
I don't want to see you anymore.
It's just, seriously, I don't go bug somebody else. I leave them alone, and that's all I want. Leave me alone. Go do your thing, and I'll leave you alone. And I don't dislike anybody. I just don't want to be bugged by anybody either. Like, it causes drama. So why would you want to do that to me? I don't want drama. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. So anyways, what do you guys do? Did you do anything spectacular for 4th of July? You do anything fun?
We had a great barbecue. We barbecued ribs. We had hot dogs, hamburgers, what do they call it, sausages. And then we had potato salads. Oh, Lord, there's so much food there. And I just couldn't stop eating what I had to because I hurt so bad. But after I farted a couple times and burped a few times, I was able to get back in there and go for it. Yep.
Okay, hang on a minute. There we go.
But besides that, and the big old boom of the
just continue on talking.
Surprise firework or whatever, it was. I think we had a pretty good turnout, and which is a blessing too. My sister, her daughter's husband, is one that will not let you get a word in edgewise.
Yeah.
Period. And anyway, my sister was telling me they were so upset because they're invited to 2 places and they don't know what to do. I told Kathy, I says, well, tell her, have her come to ours and have her husband go to theirs, because that way they can so enjoy the family, kind of.
Right.
Thank God that's what they did.
Well, it looked like you had fun though, didn't you?
Well, that's what I said. We had great fun. There's young kids there that were able to play with each other, and we all had a good time.
Good.
Well, most of us.
Christian, what about you? What did you do today? Christian? Did you leave the building? Oh, maybe she's not here. I didn't see her leave. Let's see. Oh no, you're still. I thought she was still here. Oh well, Christian, if you want to come back, all you got to do is type in there, and I'll take care of you. You can come back anytime you want, or I know what's going on now. I made a new raised garden bed and planted some stuff. Cool. Did you work on your shed or garage you're going to work on? Or your, what the heck was it? Not shed. Was it a shed? Not a garage. What was it? A cabin. Cabin. You're going to start working on a cabin and something else, I think you said. And Rachel, did you do anything? Oh, did you say you didn't do anything special? I was telling maybe Velvet good night. Okay, and I went to the lake with friends and had fun too. Oh, cool, nice. You went to the lake. Greenhouse cabin. Can't get the pressure treated wood yet. There. Oh, okay. Are you gonna put it like if I did a cabin? You know what? I think I would make it more of a modern cabin. I think is that what you're gonna do? Drop? Are you going to put solar panels on it? Because I think that's what I would do if I had to do something new. I would try to make it energy efficient as much as I could. And is treated wood a good thing to get though? Seriously, because that's all that chemicals on it.
Well, you need that in between if it's a cement foundation. Anywhere where it's really moist, that's where you want the treated lumber at.
Right, but it's not going to be.
Unless you want to replace it every 5-10 years.
Yeah, solar, wind, and wood stove. That's great. I like that idea. I like it all, like all of that wood stove, solar. If I had a cabin, I wouldn't want to. I'm used to gas, and I'm spoiled by that, so I don't want to get rid of all the fun stuff I have here. But to have a cabin and have it all solar, wind, and a wooden stove, yeah, I'd like that. That would be cool. You need that treated wood for the base. I'm just saying, is it not toxic though? The chemicals on it. Just curious.
You're not going to eat it.
No, but there's certain things. Air. I mean, there's breathing. You're breathing that in. How do you know that doesn't affect the air quality?
Well, like they said, and that's what I said too, is it's a base. It's going to go on the lower half, and it's underneath the house, whatever. It's not used to build the walls with or whatever. So it's idea of trying to keep bugs and moisture and that kind of stuff out of it.
Wait a minute. We need the treatment wood for the. I already have the solar wind. Just need to add to the cabin. It's going to be cool. I can't wait to see that when it's done. Drop. I will definitely check it out when you tell me it's done, and you videotape it. I'll go look at it for sure. I think it's cool. I think it's very cool what you're doing. Absolutely. I'd be honest with you. People say they want to live off grid and all that stuff. I could never, ever. It doesn't even interest me to live off grid. Cabins to me remind me of a holiday thing. If I want to go away for a week and I want somewhere to go and not mind cooking and all that other stuff, that's for me vacation. But living like that, no thanks. Yeah. And then are people truly off grid? Because it makes me laugh when people say they want to live off grid and hold a cell phone in their hand. Isn't a cell phone represent off grid? No. Well, that's a question, though, kind of.
Yeah, I was just trying to think, is off grid actually to do with the cell phone, or does it actually have to do with I don't want their power, their water, that kind of stuff?
Well, I guess that's a definition, two definitions, right?
Right. So it depends on how off grid you want to be, I guess.
Right.
Is what you're saying.
Well, I just think that it's funny if you're off grid, why would you have modern technology? That's not off grid anymore, even if it's a phone. But to each his own. I don't really care if you're off grid and on grid, have a phone, don't have a phone. Whatever your definition is for that is more what I was asking. Yeah. But I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
In so many words, the grid is the power and water, I think.
Well, that you think that's the definition?
No matter what, you're still going to pay taxes.
Right. Well, not according to the future, by the way. I just want you to know.
No.
I'm just telling you. I've been listening a lot, and the IRS will not exist according to the future.
Right. Sounds like supposedly they're not already, but I don't know for sure.
Well, I've been listening a lot. I don't know what made me do it. I was so fascinated today, all day. I've been so fascinated that I really didn't get a lot done because I was like more checking up. I saw one thing and then it led to another thing. And it was like, okay. And it led me to, I got to get a hold of Mike because I think I need to talk to Mike now today. Everyone will be on the grid once Starlink is fully active. What do you mean Starlink? Everyone will be on the grid. What is Starlink? I don't know what that is. What?
I don't know, but when you say star, it makes me think of a satellite, but I don't know what that's what that is or not.
But what fascinated me with all the stories, without getting into too much depth of this, I think I kind of feel that it's really, really things are really opening up, and what you said was coming true. That's what I want to say. Which I don't know. I don't see all the details, but there's been a lot of changes. Nana taxes are constitutional. Only tariffs are constitutional. What does that mean? So Nana taxes are unconstitutional. Only tariffs are. So what I'm saying is, if I told you that you won't, it's within the end of the year, you won't have an IRS. Would you believe that?
That's him again.
Yeah,
I know. Right. But yeah, that'd be sweet if I mean, it sounds quite promising. So I'm just holding it.
Well, I'm just saying that was one of the things I was reading. I was reading that the future is saying that if there's a lot of changes apparently coming up between now and November that I've been reading on, and one of them was that change. And we'll see what happens. So SpaceX, Elon Musk is deploying. Okay, so SpaceX, Elon Musk is deploying Starlink mid-orbital satellite for the new internet. You will be able to get internet anywhere. Oh, I can actually see that. That kind of makes sense, so wouldn't it? That would make sense.
I know that 2 years ago they were talking about the internet should be free to everybody.
Oh.
I know how they're going to do it, but that makes sense.
So you're saying if this particular but wouldn't he be able to be making money? Or apparently the future is that's not the whole point of anybody becoming rich. It's about everybody living in harmony and peace and love and not ripping people off. That's the future.
And besides that, internet, how much money is made by Amazon or any of those others?
Yeah.
So without the internet, they wouldn't be making money.
It's true. But wouldn't that be cool if the internet was free to all of us? Well, that would be nice.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, all over the world, no matter whether you have $10 income or $1 billion, everybody still has the opportunity to have something for free. Wouldn't that be cool? Because where is it that everybody over the world has something for free? Right. Nobody. Be nice to see something that was given to everybody equally. That would be really awesome.
They have free internet in France.
Oh, that's cool. They have free. Well, you know what? It's always kind of cool that maybe one day we'll all learn, which we should have been all along, but we'll learn from what works in different countries to bring it to everybody, which is probably a really good thing. So if there's, for instance, somebody sick and they find a cure for something, that should be broadcasted all over the world, not just kept internally for one little area. It should help everybody out. Spread the love to everybody.
Right, but like you said, the old saying is, or whatever you want to call it, is making money. It's all about money.
Someone always pays for something free. Yeah, yeah, but there should be a way of doing something that, you know, how do I put that? The government got involved or something like that. Even all the governments paid to have a company do the internet or whatever. That would be free for all of us because Lord knows the government does make a lot of money. They have a lot. They can afford one free thing for everybody. Whew. Well, this is a good conversation. I'll probably hang in there for 2 hour mark, and maybe come tomorrow night. I've been really I don't know about you, tired, and I keep saying that. So I hadn't come for a few days because it was I just want to go relax and go to bed. I don't even want to. I don't want to do anything. More free stuff
something
means
hopefully coming to change the taxes, so you wouldn't be paying as much as you've been. Like I say, you figure how much each person actually pays. Technically speaking, you say, well, what the hell are you doing with my money? Well, you might find out.
yeah. No, nothing is free in life. That's probably true, but it could be. It could be free. Who says that if I wasn't making $1 billion and I could afford to give something free out for no thing, just something free, would that be shocking to people? Probably. If I said, look, you can all have free internet, I'm taking the bill. I'm gonna buy the company out and you can have it all for free. Would people think you're crazy? Probably. But it's possible for somebody to do something nice for others. Hopefully it's going to change to a different, apparently a new thing, and hopefully respect and treating people, looking out for people and looking out for kids and all that stuff. A better place.
Right. Amen.
I can only pray, and amen. It is. That's what I'm doing a lot more. Yeah. I was talking about that I got a Bible because I never owned one, and I started reading a little bit of it, but it is confusing, as my mom says. And Drop says you can get places for free Bibles, and I didn't really. I'm okay by buying a Bible, and it's a nice one. And the only thing is the words are really tiny in it. What's
they have old folks' Bibles?
It's not looking that way. What do you mean there, Drop? What? No, he's saying there's places. He was sending me to a place to get a free Bible, and I didn't care if I paid for one. I mean, I didn't. I just wanted one because you see so many things, and they refer to certain notes in it, and then it's kind of like I could, for my own sake, it's a good thing, but also to research what people are talking about, I might understand things better too.
Right.
But for my own thing is number one. I got it for my own thing. I
don't. Well, that's I said about a Bible. It's almost worthless to you unless you know what you're doing or belong to a Bible study, and they say where to go to go over the lesson or whatever. So you might go in several different places in the Bible just to read about the one thing.
Well, I'm going to give it a shot. Little by little and see if I understand it or not. But at least I'm attempting to do it is the point for me. I needed it. Yeah. But I got an old Catholic hardcover one, several, and a few pocket Bibles. That's an awful lot. I don't know. And then there's the King James version I bought. So I didn't even get the Catholic one. I think, but it doesn't matter. I think it really doesn't matter, but it'd be kind of cool to have the time to read this one and then understand what the Catholic one and the differences were. It just would interest me, I think, at this point in time.
And don't they have what they consider two of them? One's what they call the New.
Yep. New Testament, the Old Testament. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what is the King James Bible? Isn't that the original Bible?
Well, that's what I was going to say. I think that's the newest one. So it's been, what is it, supposedly written for easier reading compared to, or updated, however they want to call that.
Well, they did
I think
take it.
that is.
See, because what happens is, I'll give you an example of our religion. And when, if you noticed, I don't know, haven't been there for a while, Mike, but I'm just saying that when they did the translation of the Bible to English, things were not exactly translated. So I guess the Pope in between the Catholic religion came back and said, okay, these were never translated right. So we started saying different things because now we have to, I think instead of Holy Ghost, it's Holy Spirit. There's certain things that were translated wrong. And now they're starting to be corrected to say what it means in English because it was translated wrong. Yeah, and I'm still the old way going, you go Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Well, it's supposed to be Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
But in my mind, it didn't make a rat bit of difference because you know what it means.
No,
he knows what it means.
He does,
but I understand what you're saying. Yeah. Yes,
because Holy Spirit is a spirit, and a ghost it could be real, and a spirit is just a spirit. You know what I mean? It's in your heart and what you feel. It's a feeling, but a ghost could actually be a real, legitimate thing you could see. Right? I'm thinking that. I don't know.
So, how many more minutes before you're?
We got 13 more minutes.
Okay, I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, Bible was written in King James Bible was written in the 1600s. Is that supposed to be the original Bible though, Drop? Is that true? Anyways, I think that's the one I ordered because I got confused when I went to go buy somebody else a Bible. My friend, it was really sad. My daughter's friend's mom lost my daughter's best friend and her baby. She had 3 babies in a fire. Her name was Chantel, and 3 babies died in a fire years ago that were a good friend to my daughter. And so for not a gift, but whatever I wanted to give her a Bible. And so then I got confused of how many Bibles they had. And so I got the right one for her religion, but that's where I learned that there was several different Bibles, like you're saying to me. Because what were they? Yeah, there were different. T611 was when King James Bible, the new version, was written. Oh, so 1611 was when the king. I got to look at the date of the Bible to see which one it is. I don't know. I just know that when I ordered it, I forgot about it, thinking, am I supposed to find a Catholic Bible or King James? So I figured I'm safe with the Bible, and then if I got to understand it, then I could always order the other 2 Bibles if I wanted to, like the New Testament, Old Testament, and all the same. But the whole thing is believing in Jesus, believing in God, and believing in good and doing, love, light, all that good stuff is what it's about. Switching words and stuff like that. I think people added to it, but I don't know that for a fact. But believing in Jesus was born here, and believing in God was here. God is here for us, and good versus evil. And I'm on the good. I'm on Team God, is what I've been saying lately. Promoting that, and promoting the safety of children is a big deal too. I always have been. I had that in my years and years ago, and you're going to find some weird things coming up to do with kids lately, and it's very sick issues that are going to come out, and I have to talk about it because I think it's so dreadfully sick that I hope everybody pays the price, but I'm not the judge for this. The King James version of the Bible was printed in 1611 when Shakespeare was 46 years old. Some believe Shakespeare helped write it. Oh, really? And where was Shakespeare? Shakespeare was a writer, so how would he have gotten the words from God? Did he meet God and that's the right words? Or, yeah, it's just interesting. But I know that even if I don't understand it, I just feel like it's meant in a good spiritual, religious sense why I have one. And yet I should be brushing up on my skills about this stuff too. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. Thank God, drop, because a lot of people don't know what's going on. So I'm happy that you know what we're talking about. But I'm gonna take it out, okay? Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Take it out. But yes, but not people are. It's not spreading very good, but it will be. It's coming up. It's coming up very shortly. There, drop. All that stuff that's terrible is coming to light. Yeah, no, I got you. But you know, I'm talking, Rachel. Yeah, Rachel, I got to be careful. But you really need to look at some of these sites I told you to look at. Me, that's why the other day we were trying to tell you. Me and Mike were trying to tell you something. Mike made me aware of things about a month ago, or more than that. How many months ago did you start talking with me about this stuff?
Under 6, maybe, or it might have been. I don't even know. It's been 6. In February.
Yeah, it was
January.
Yeah, let's see. It's been about 5-6 months that Mike started telling me it, and I'm happy he did. Honestly, I am, because now things are sick, but they're not as shocking to me. I think I would have had a heart attack, seriously, but now I'm like really knowing I'm on the right path of this is a really good thing that I'm aware of it. Oh, I looked at the entire you put in the other night. Yeah. Have you been? Yeah. Oh, it gets more interesting. Trust me. Anyways, now that it's us, I've been reading this stuff for all day today. That's why I'm talking to Mike after, because I don't really want to leave it all on here. I wish I could. I'm not upset to leave it here and spread the word of to do with children and looking out for them and these sick people getting finally punished. No, I want to spread it as much as I can, because if you know me, and I've been on here for 5 years, I knew nothing of this crap that was going on. All I can tell you is my eyes are open. It's been open now since Mike talked to me. I'm very watchful of things. And the fact is, my blood pressure is going up, and I have goosebumps because I'm so angry with people and abusing children. And I have stuck up for that for 5 years. I promoted this since I started my channel. That's what I was here for, to cheer kids up, to teach them, to learn them. And then YouTube took that away from me when they did this classification part of it. So I'm not. No, I don't care what anybody says. I have been promoting about protecting kids 5 years on the internet, 5-6 years, all of it. So all this stuff is coming to light, and it's just like overwhelming. But I feel like I was on. There's just different things I've been seeing, and maybe I was supposed to do this. I now, Mike, I'm sorry, but there's certain things that I was singing and different things that I saw myself doing, and now I'm connecting to. I've been doing this all along for 5 years, even before I met you. Some of this stuff is coming to light that I wasn't aware why I was doing it, and now I see it, and now I see why. I was singing that song for the longest time. We are the world, we are the children. That song, what do I see? I connected it to what's going on, and they've been singing that song. I just saw it today, and it's only dated a few days ago. And I was singing that song like years ago. I'd always like seeing that song to protecting the kids, and I always related it to everybody getting along and learning from children. Because if children can get along with each other, why can't adults get along with each other? No, that's wrong. What people do to children. There's a gal on another channel I regularly talk to that was victim of what you are saying. I love that song. Well, Rachel, I'm going to sing it, even though Mike has to close his ears, because I'm going to sing it. I never say it right, but I still, we are the world. We are the children. We are the one to make a brighter day. So let's start living. And then that's where I screwed up. And it's time for making. We're saving our own life. It's true. We got to make A better day, just you and me. We are the world. We are the children. We are the one that makes a brighter day. So let's start giving. Anyways, I'm leaving it at that. But I've been singing that song for even before I met Mike. It was a song that's freaking been in me. And now what do I hear? And now I'm starting to see the song. I see the light. I see God. I see Jesus. I see all this stuff. And whatever. I should be proud instead of saying I'm not supposed to talk about it on my channel because I think it's wrong. Very wrong for me to do that. And anybody, I don't think it should be restricted on it. And that's what I kept on saying, that maybe I was always wanting the word out, and people weren't coming on my channel, but it's not just about a whole bunch of people about numbers. It's about all of us doing our part, you know?
And it's easier to understand putting on your channel when the things start happening where everyone knows about it, because otherwise it might be too much of a shocker for some people. Just all of a sudden thrown in their face.
Yep, you're right. And it was for me, wasn't it?
Definitely. But I was trying to open your eyes to warn you to be ready and understand a little bit. And that's slow but sure. That's where it went.
I'm getting my battery charger, so sorry, I'm in another room. I'm going to lose my flash drive if I don't plug this in again. I transport this to my bedroom, from my living room to this back room. And of course, I got two little kitties sitting in the back, being good little boys. You being good, you guys? These are my little kids right now. And I kept saying that, Mike. I kept saying, we love our animals, but the sad part is people are loving their animals and they're forgetting about human beings and little kids. I mean, little kids can get on your nerves, but that doesn't mean they have a right to be abused in any form or any way. And people would never do that to an animal, but yet, you think it's okay to do it to a kid? I mean,
yeah, that's part of Satanism.
I know it's just wrong. It's sick.
On some levels.
Well, I'm just telling you, some of these people are really sick. Will protect and dog groom their dogs and animals. And I love my animals, so I'm not saying to cut my animals up less. But I'm just saying that all these sick people do that to kids, and yet they would have puppy dogs and make sure they take their dogs and thing. Yeah, it's just terrible. I'm sunburnt. Sorry to change it. No, that's okay. There's a lot of what did you get?
Crazy people in the world.
No, but what did you put? There's a lot of compromised people out there. People are crazy in the world. They are absolutely, but that's the point, that it's going to change. I think I'm hoping for the better. That's what all this stuff is about, and I sure hope it is, because it's been interesting, the stuff that's coming out, Rachel. And then I saw another one that is connecting. The one I sent you to was all about the guy that's supposed to, the royalty in the UK and all of it. It's playing out all over the world, even in Canada. It's involved now. I see. Boy, do I see. So I don't know. I don't know how people are going to handle it, but emotional, disturbed, probably grown up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I pray to God that this turns out well, and all the things are healed and this gets all cleared up. And apparently a big day is coming, guys. I don't know if this is going to be true. I'm just saying it, and let's see what happens. But apparently there'd be loss of communication, they think, around July 7th. So I don't know if the facts are true, but they think that apparently the internet and all that's going to go down around July 7th. Yeah. I'm questioning that English guy. I saw another thing, and apparently it's more stuff on it of that guy. And there's people in the United States and everyone like knowing that it kind of makes sense. I don't know. I don't know if I agree or not agree about the guy from England, and he's supposed to be royalty and stuff, but it's possible. Why wouldn't it be? There could be. There's cover-ups all the time. Why couldn't there be a cover-up with that? We'll find out. I didn't know what July 7th. Okay, this is not like if nothing happens, then I'm only telling you the facts. That apparently with all this changes going on, and you're going to see so many crazy things, which you are. It's opening up on the TV now. You should start seeing it on TV. You more see it on YouTube. All the stuff that's coming out into light. You're going to see all the things that have been going on that were wrong in the world and bad altogether. And it's going to come out even more. And that's what I was watching all day. I was fascinated with it. And part of it is apparently it's going to go down. It's supposed to be the internet and all that, because I was just hearing to back up your stuff. If you have anything important on the internet that you want to save, back it up on a file, because we'll be losing the internet and all the stuff on the 7th to start new again. That's the best way I can put it. And I don't, whether I know that's true, they don't know for sure, but that's what they're thinking. But they also think of a couple other things that were supposed to happen today, and that didn't quite happen either, right?
And like Drop kind of said there, which is, that's what I said before, is a lot of, I consider us peons. I don't mean to insult any of us, but we don't have tons of money or anything else. And then some of us are corrupt too, we'll say. But the higher ups, the ones who've got lots of money, the kings, queens, presidents, whatever, it's all in that area that's really, they have the power, I guess we'll say, to do a lot of this stuff a lot easier than us peons.
But it's not,
and they abused it.
yeah. And it's not about, I swear to you, that's not the feeling I get. It's not a war in that kind of way. It's not a war to destroy each other. That's not what it is. It's against good and evil. That's the kind of war we're talking about. We're not talking about being blown up or anything. That's not what I get. But I mean, I pray that that's not what it is. But that's not what I get. Yes. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Drop all that stuff. Whether you believe it or not, the only thing is I believe certain things, and then it's a political thing that I have a hard time with. That's the best I can say. It's all one-sided politically. I don't agree with that. However, I do agree there's suspicious things about certain people in high places that could be satanic. Is that the word I want to say, right? Yes.
Sounds good.
Absolutely. I believe that. I could see that. I was watching stuff, and I think they really have actually documentation on proving that they were involved with things. And I just wish it was released more, but I know, as Mike said, it's not released as much because it would scare everybody too much. So they only are leaking out little by little till it all comes out.
And the last, I think I shared it with you, the last couple of videos anyway, and there, because you keep saying this, and that's where I still relate the peons, but when it comes to the Republicans and the Democrats, they're kind of saying back in years past, 1800s, whatever it was, that's where there's the divide or whatever.
Yes, there was only one party, apparently. That's what they're trying to say. That only one party existed.
That's why I say, when you come to now, it's not the idea, oh, I'm a Republican, so Trump's going to be the only one. I'm just a peon here. We just kind of got filtered into the
mess of
system.
All. Exactly. We're like a bunch of mice. I wonder why they're coming to my house. Like blind mice coming into something that, you know what? I'm gonna send you out this message here, and Drop knows, so he knows what I'm talking about, because as soon as he said that, Rachel, Disney has a lot to do with this, which is really scary. So if you go back and really pay attention to Disney and the words with Disney, you'd be surprised of it's connected to satanic stuff. And it's scary to say that because it's just horrifying. But when I started watching this stuff and like Mike opened my eyes, my family still thinks I'm a little crazy, honestly, Mike, but they're going to have to see it. That's the only way. You kind of have to, you can say something so they're not totally shocked, but they're going to have to see it themselves. So when you look up, they were showing the word, it kind of scares me when I think even saying Walt Disney. If you look at the way their titles are, there's 3 parts where they're dotted, but they're 6s, 3 6s. So you go Walt Disney, there's a 6, and then over the eyes another 6, and there's another 6. You start watching, you'll see, and underneath Mickey Mouse there's a pyramid. Yeah. You bet. Yeah. Well, that's cool, Drop, because I think you're a pretty smart man. That's cool if you were aware of all that crap going on. And apparently, Mr. Trump, they're one of the stuff they're saying. This event and all this stuff has been started 3 years ago at least. I see documentation that's done in 2017. That's not the story here. The story is people want you to be happy. They want you to love each other. They don't want you to be. This is the part where it scares me. What I'm trying to put on. Okay, for instance, people that suffer from depression. I am not going to go and play on the part of how sad this is. They don't need that. They can be aware in a lighter way to make them happy, but to know that life might change for the good. You know.
That's what Rachel's saying, living her life day by day. I understand she's saying there, she's still got a bucket list. She says, it's not the idea of, well, I might die tomorrow, so this is what I'm going to do. Or, you know, I don't think she's saying that. She's saying she's enjoying life as each day goes on.
Yeah.
If there's a change.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
I agree 100%. I'm going to do the same. I was stopped for a second. This all scared me. And then it was like, now it's like all it does is open my eyes to see that things were false, and it's good. I think you're supposed to be awake. I knew that one day. The sad part is the people telling you the awakening were people that are involved with this mess. That's just killed me when I think about it. Like when you think of very important figures, which I'm not going to say on here, was somebody that would say about the day of awakening is, you know, when you wake up and you realize why you're here. These are people that are on the bad side. So this is kind of just, you have to like rethink your thoughts of it. And I always question why I'm here anyways. And there's a reason why we're all here. I've said it all along. I'm not scared. I'm ready for anything. That's cool.
There you go, Rachel. I feel the same way.
That's what
I get yelled at, but I feel the same way.
I yell at you.
Yes, I tell you that if the end is tonight for me, it doesn't bother me because I'm ready because I've accepted Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
and
but
so
that doesn't mean.
But I'm not
yelling at you.
I'm not going to be just throwing my money away because I know the end's going to be tomorrow. I mean, I'm not saying the end's tomorrow. I'm just saying I just live day by day, and what happens happens. And if I have a chance to contribute to change or whatever, then so be it.
Yeah, well, I think that's what I'm saying too. I don't think I see the same thing as well, we had this discussion. It's not the same as you're taking me, because I'm talking about death scares me, but that doesn't mean it happens, Mike. There's nothing I can do about it. I accept that that's the way it is, and I accept the religious side of this, that I feel like a good person and I've been forgiven for my sins, and I can't do any more than start being positive and more doing good things, you know, and not go after the things that I might have done bad in my life, switching it around. That's the only thing I can do. I can't do any more than that.
That's right.
And if I promote it on my channel, maybe I don't have a lot of people listening to, maybe a couple people listen to me. Looking up the chickens. Okay. Locking up the chicken. So locking, yeah, I see. Locking up chickens. Yeah, gotcha, Drop. So, yeah. It says looking up the chickens. That's so very good.
Are they wearing dresses or what? What's going on here?
Yeah, what's going on? He's looking at chickens. Yeah. Anyways, Rachel, I'm glad you're part of our whole eye awakening thing. You know, it is. I'm glad that now you can start researching. It's kind of at first, now it just fascinates me, this stuff. I'm telling you, and I have to slowly introduce it to my family because they're not getting it. I want them to be like me, like the way you told me. I want them not to be overly shocked so that my mom has a heart attack because of all this crap. I mean, she got depressed when I started talking about the thing. I didn't go on the president and all that other stuff. I just touched on the queen and all the stuff with that, and that upset her already. So I have to take it easy how I lead into this stuff, just making them aware. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But if it does, then I've just made you aware of it. That's all I'm saying.
And when it comes to your mother too, she is an older woman, so it is harder on them because they had the belief for so long and whatnot, and to let it possibly go or give it an open mind.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, if you didn't tell me this, I probably would have. I think you're supposed to tell me. That's the best way to tell them we're supposed. I could not handle if it just came right in my face. This would be like horrifying to me.
Right.
Horrifying. And the idols that, you know what? There we go. Because you're not supposed to make idols out of anything. You're supposed to God and Jesus, and that's who you believe in. Idols are not the right thing. Oh, thanks, Kathleen. I guess you're listening to us. Kathleen, do you know what we're talking about, though?
Kathleen got a little sample of it, and I don't know how much she's been staying informed by somebody.
Oh, you know this for a fact?
I don't know if I should be I don't know if I should be giving Kathleen the videos to her if she follows somebody on Instagram.
Oh, so you know about it? It's for somebody else?
Kathleen, yeah.
Kathleen's been following on Instagram?
Is that we were on another
channel?
Live.
Yeah, okay.
And she don't have lives very often, but we were over there talking about it.
Okay, cool. No,
quite a while back.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
So she knows what we're talking about.
Yeah. Okay. So this is cool. This was a conversation held before a while back with I think I know you're talking about your friend that started this, which is kind of, hey, it's an awakening and it's cool, and let's spread the word about an awakening. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a good thing. It's a very good thing. You know, I've been saying I'm on Team God. I've been all along. I just lost my path for a little bit, but not meaning that, I don't know. Kids part, that was always on my thing, always on my agenda. It always has been. Maybe all this mess would change it.
It doesn't make any difference whether you lose your path or not. It's the idea of being ready now, changing your ways or whatever. Like I say, I didn't want to know nothing about it. It's in your mind. You know what's best, and you know where you are now.
Right, and
that's why I look at it.
But I wasn't saying that I had faults. I do have faults and all that. But what I'm saying is, with the kids has always been a major thing with me. It always has. It always has been protecting kids. Before I knew you, before I knew Kathleen, before I was on YouTube, you lost my kids, and I got very protective about kids and all this stuff with abusing kids and any kind of thing. So this overdoes it when I hear all this stuff going on. This is like God, a huge awakening of like disgust and mad and angry. And what can I do? I'm just, like you said, a peon. I'm nobody. But God, it's just devastating, the crap. And God bless the people that are the strong ones that have to take care of this, that are going to be first liners to see this stuff. Because God, I just send them the whatever it takes, the strength. Because it's just, I don't know. I was like so fascinated today. All I was doing was, so I did the live this morning. Then I got off and I did some cleaning. Then I came back on to do about the butterfly. And then I just stayed on the internet watching one video after another one. And there's some people even better than the ones you sent me. I found links to some of these ladies and people that make so much sense when you listen and they're talking. That and there's one that fascinated me too, that he even says the same, and he's I think because he's Israeli or something. He's American. He's got a strong American accent, but his background is he's Israeli or something like that. And he was just giving the facts, and then you figure out, okay, this is what we're hearing. And he's calling it he's at day 32. Where is Tom Hanks? Something like that. That's what it's called. Where's Tom Hanks? Which started me going, okay, I got to see this. And so I started watching it. He's ex-CIA Steven. Yeah, you gotta reach because who Steven, is that who we're talking about? He's an ex-CIA, because CIA are not even they're not even a good part of this at all. Ex-CIA, is that I don't know the name. I just really like him, the one that's talking about this. I watched it, like I started watching him, and then he led me to another channel that I really like, and then I kept watching all these channels of it, and then all the documentation they're showing, and I couldn't wait. I wanted to see this. I told him I can't wait till this comes to light. Then people wake up, because it's shocking and no one's waking up, but then no one's reporting it. So it's like you're going to be saying, well, this doesn't make sense and this is political. That's how I thought. I mean, I'm not going to say, in all honesty, whether I like your president or not. That's not the issue here. If he's doing something good, then I'm going to be on the side of good. That's it. You know, and if let's say our prime minister's not good, well, I'm not going to be on the side of him either, am I? No. Tom Hanks was in Australia. I don't know, Rachel. They're saying all kinds of stuff to do with them. They have the hunt. So, do you know who Steven is? There, Drop. You're saying you know who that name is? Stephen Bunham. He has a whole series, and he's up to 32. He goes through trying to see where Tom Hanks is. No, Rachel, it's like way more devastating than you think. That I brought that up in the channel to see if anybody knew what I was talking about. I just said, does anybody know where Tom Hanks is? Just to see. And they probably think I'm a Looney Tune putting it out there, but they didn't know what I was talking about. They go, oh, he's fine. He's just he's alive, because they're thinking he's not on this earth anymore, and because of all the bad stuff he's been doing. Rachel, he's on the bad list, and that's what makes it so shocking. Him and his wife. And they haven't had any post. Basically, they think he's dead, but they don't have any post to say that. He said he went back to 30 days, and a guy like that who was tweeting every day, they don't see any tweeting, no Instagram, no Facebook messages from him. And then they released a video, and then they put the whole video apart on it. Yeah.
Well, anyway, I'm not going to be able to have time to talk tonight because it's starting to get dark, and I want to go out and watch fireworks.
Oh, really? I was going to get off.
If you're going to be here tomorrow, because tomorrow night should be dead. Well,
yeah, okay.
Even if the fireworks are going tomorrow, I'm not going out there. I'm doing one night.
All right. Okay. So if you're going to do the fireworks and you can't talk, I'll talk to you tomorrow night. Then that's fine. He's alive still. He's alive still. I don't know what the point is. They're saying they can't say that he exists or not exist. They can't find evidence of anywhere where he's saying he's still here on it. And they keep joking about, I'm going to say this right, Guantanamo Bay, right? Is that how you say it?
I missed it.
Guantanamo Bay? It's a military prison. I don't think I'm saying it right, but Guantanamo.
I don't know.
You don't know what I'm talking about? No, I know. No, I know. No, I know what you're talking about. I get it. It's world leaders, and I know what you're talking about. But I was just doing a minor one of that part. And no, because he was 3 years ago. I was watching. I guess apparently President Trump was building. Yeah. Is it? How do you say it? Guantanamo or Guantanamo? No, you're not doing it right. It's not spelled like Gitmo. Yes, that's what they're calling it. But it stands for Guantanamo Bay or something. It's Gitmo. They're abbreviating to Gitmo. Yes. It's a military prison. Yeah, and that's where apparently they're sending everybody to, according to all the things I've been reading. Gitmo, yeah. but I think I'm saying it's Guantanamo Bay, and I think it's in, isn't that in Cuba or something? It's somewhere else. You've been there? Gitmo, you've been there? Is that in Cuba? It just seems familiar. Yeah. It's a base, not just. Okay, it's a base and a, yeah, but not just. It's a base and a prison. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, but it's in Cuba. I know about it because I used to hear it all the time in the military part of it. And at first, what the heck is his name before his reign came down? You guys were not allowed in Cuba. They didn't want U.S. citizens were not well liked in Cuba. But then I think it broke down within so many years that now you could fly to Cuba. I don't know how many years ago that was, but yeah, what the heck was his name? Whatever, yeah. Yeah, neither do I, Rachel. I've just been updating myself a lot on things. I don't normally watch the news. It was getting too depressing, but this is more depressing, actually, but yet fascinating at the same time.
And some of the news are just brainwashing you what they want you to know, not the full truth or anything. So it's hard. It's a gamble watching it.
Well, Guantanamo Bay Naval Base. Yes. Okay. So how come you were there? Well, I think I'm going to let you go. I'm going to have 1 second to talk to you. I won't leave you be. I'm going to let you go because I know you got to go, but does that even make sense? No. It doesn't make sense. Anyways, guys, I want to thank you very much because I'm kind of grabbing for about 5 minutes before because I know he wants fireworks and I know I'm bad. I get into these big, huge conversations and I don't want to do that to him. But I want a couple minutes with him before he gets off. Thank you, guys. Yeah, and I'll stick around. I'll probably be tomorrow night because I want to talk to Mr. Mike later. And you guys, if you're interested in this particular subject, I'm going to redo my diamond painting again and just yap. And then I'm going to take out my gel plate. After that, I want to actually do some crafting and cheer myself up from all these deep conversations lately. Have a great night, guys. Thank you. Again, well, we're past July 4th, but still I hope you had a great day. I hope you had a great holiday, July 4th. Thanks, guys.
Good night, everybody. It's not past the 4th on me. It's 9:20 and getting darker.
And you're going to have fun. So thanks, Trump and Rachel and whoever's out there. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to stay. Yeah, no, that's good. It's perfect time to get off. Thanks, guys. Kathleen, Drop, Rachel, Miss Southern Belle, Mike, for sure. Christian, wherever you are, all of you guys. Thanks so much. I know what happened. And that's what I'm going to tell you, too. Okay, see you later, guys. Have a wonderful night.
Good night, everybody.
See you later.